The phrase mise en scène literally means staging or putting on an action or a scene. One of the most important elements of mise en scène is shot composition, which is defined as the organization, distribution, and general relationship of objects and figures, as well as light, shade, line, and movement within the frame. This kind of photographic composition is used to alter the viewer's interpretation of the themes and moods present in the film. One of the techniques that directors tend to use is known as the rule of thirds, which essentially breaks every frame into 3 vertical and 3 horizontal sections, creating a grid. This adds depth and dynamics to each shot that it is applied to. This technique has been used in countless works of film, but one of the most notable examples is in the film Paris, Texas. Director Wim Wenders and his cinematographer Robbie Muller pioneered the concept of a road trip movie throughout the 60s and 70s, with films such as Kings of the Road, Wrong Move, and Alice in the Cities at the forefront. It wasn't until 1984 that the two artists were able to release their magnum opus, Paris, Texas. Wenders and Muller are experts at utilizing both closed and open compositional shots. One scene that stands out in particular is the scene where Travis is in the car with his brother Walt. Here, the director uses a technique known as compositional stress, which only occurs when we, the viewer, feel that a character is on the wrong side of the frame. This is due to the fact that the director is intentionally breaking the rule of thirds and thus denies the viewer's expectation of a balanced composition. In this case, Travis should be on the left, because the context tells us that we want open framing. We know that his brother Walt is a significant part of the scene, so we want there to be space to the right of him where his brother is driving. Even if we don't see him, open framing would include him in the scene, inviting us to anticipate the space he inhabits. This composition pushes Walt out of the frame and traps Travis as he gazes out the window away from his brother. The scene uses shot-reverse shot to the same composition on Walt's side of the car to further stage a sense of disconnect between the brothers. But wait, you might be asking, what role does the use of color play in the context of the narrative? The colors of red, white, and blue are a consistent color scheme, representing the colors of America, society, unity, and the American dream. Contrasting this is the color green, which symbolizes the brokenness along with the inevitability of hardships in life. In one of the first few opening shots, the viewer is presented with the red, white, and blue color scheme, which in this case represents Travis's dream of owning land. In the scene at the doctor's office, the intense shades of green represent how Travis feels when he accepts the terms of his reality. He is broken and alone. As Travis acclimates back to regular American society, the patterns of red, white, and blue envelops the screen completely, which in turn causes an even greater sense of contrast from the hues of green. Thank you for watching.